host, Janice McLean. I'm with National Small Business. I'm at National Small Business Week 2012, and here with me I have Owen Torres, who's the spokesperson for Office Depot here at National Small Business Week. Hi, Owen. How are you doing?
Hi.
Nice
Doing good.
to
How you
meet
doing?
Good. You and I got to meet a little bit the other night, and so let's talk a little bit about why Office Depot is here today.
Sure.
And how you want to help people in small business. And
Sure. Most of our customers, actually 60% of Office Depot customers are small businesses. So this is our second presence here at National Small Business Week. We wanted to get in touch with our customers to know what they're looking for, what services they're looking for, products, for example. So this is one of our many venues where we can come in and have a direct interaction with small businesses, owners, and touch base with them to see how Office Depot can help them grow and save time in their day-to-day activities or their day-to-day business. So that's where we are. This is usually a venue for us also to provide tips and also learn from how we were once a small business 25 years ago, how what we our success stories, pass it on to them too as well. So those are one of the many reasons we're here.
Okay, now what new initiatives that you have that would make Office Depot unique in helping a small business or an entrepreneur?
Well, specifically for this year, we hosted a business panel discussion on Sunday with our Vice President of Merchandising, and she gave some very good tips on how small business can win with large companies. And for example, we brought on one of our success stories, Holly Bond, who is the founder of CJ Work. She was a small business owner who came up with a great idea to provide female professionals with fashion desk accessories. So we wanted to explain and give our story of how we brought that relationship and her products to our stores at Office Depot.
And how did that come about?
And it's a funny story. It's been a long struggle and a very long road. For example, before she even had her products, and we've had her products in our stores for 2 years now, exclusive to us. 3 years ago is where that relationship, where she came knocking on our door and said, hey, I have a really great product. What do I need to do to get it on the shelves? And with Office Depot, we worked with her on packaging, for example, inventory, for example. How does she work with us? Because we have 1,600 stores nationwide. How do we supply those stores? How do we market it to our customers? Because a good portion of our customers are also female customers too as well. So it was a great niche that she had, and it was something that none of our other competitors were offering. So it was something that really worked well, but it was not an easy road for her to get there. So between the partnership of Office Depot and with other vendors through our Hub program, which we offer to small businesses, which is historically underutilized business. It's a mentorship program for small businesses. We have in place where they can come in, work with Holly, and that's how we got her products into our store.
So that's great. So in essence, you really help grow the entrepreneur, small business.
Correct.
person.
We don't turn the door away and say, hey, great idea, but you don't really know how to get it onto our stores. We work with you and say, this is a great idea. This is what you need to do. This is how you get there. It might take a while. We always stress, and I think our VP of Merchandising said it very clearly.
Linda Boykin
said, be patient. And that's a lot of things.
And she was great.
She really explained to them too as well that be patient. It took her close to 3+ years before she even got our products on our shelves. So just to give you an idea. But eventually she's there, we're there, and we have a great relationship.
And let me go back to, you actually help. You don't just say great product, and then, out the door, and you never hear from them again.
Correct. No, you don't.
But anyway.
No, actually we have programs in place.
What type of programs?
We have specific small business mentorship program, as I said, which was the Hub program, which is historically underutilized business program. If you go on to officedepot.com/diversity, we have these programs where a small business can register, and we work through our supply chain department where we can work with them to help get their service and their product onto our shelves or into our stores.
What's the biggest reason that you hear from entrepreneurs or small business people when they come in? What's usually their main problem?
The main problem is they don't know where to go, who to go to, what they need to do on their end before they even approach into the door. A lot of companies have a lot of small businesses have a lot of great ideas, but they don't know what they need to do on their end before they come knocking, for example, on Office Depot door. There are certain regulations outside a large corporation's reach. For example, UPC codes, which is regulated by the government, that you have to have in place before you even sell a product or even offer to sell a product to any major company. So there are a lot of regulations and stuff that you need to educate yourself on, and so you can move forward to the stuff. But we also partner too as well to help with that is through SCORE. We have a great partnership with SCORE that they also have a mentorship program where they work with small businesses along with Office Depot or any other corporation that they could help get their foot into the door. And we also partner with them during the panel too as well.
Yes,
we had Mark Bilbus, the president of the SCORE Foundation, who offered great tips and advice on what a small business needed to do to help even do the smallest thing as a business plan, for example. SCORE really comes into place.
Yeah, and I know that they can be very helpful, but some people, and I'm just speaking from my own past experience. I love SCORE, and some of the people are wonderful, but again, it's almost like a maze. It's finding the right person to give you the right answers, even though there's a lot of people there. Sometimes the problem is finding the right person to give you the right answer. If people want to directly come to you, do you have an office or a contact number or department that they would contact?
Yeah, and that's through our diversity supply chain department. And that's where we host our mentorship program for small businesses. Directly, if you go to officedepot.com/diversity, there's a form in there where they can fill out and they can definitely sign in, and someone from Office Depot, they will definitely call them, introduce themselves, and can set up meetings and everything with them.
Oh, and great information.
No, not a problem. Thank you very much.
Thank you for being here. And I hope that the audience really enjoyed hearing that. That was wonderful information. Okay. All right, guys, stay tuned. We'll be right back with more from National Small Business Week 2012.